what can happen now for Chelsea this season? Obviously, they've got a huge game against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League, but let's take that away. In terms of the Premier League, Champions League football probably a stretch, but is it about trying to build and get a structure under Potter now?
Yeah, it is. I think, was it 2015, 16 season, they finished 10th. The following season, they went and won it. I know Chelsea fans won't like me for saying this, but it might have to be, we see this season as a bit of a write-off. We build the foundations and we make a big surge and campaign for next season.
Can they take inspiration from Arteta's story at Arsenal?
Yeah, of course. I think that's what exactly you look to. Arteta was under a lot of pressure. He was in a transition period, and then gave him the time, the backing and the support, and look at the rewards now the whole football club are getting from that. And it'll be no different from Chelsea. I'm sure, well, there has to be players that will leave, so the squad will naturally get smaller, which will suit Potter. Too many players. And he would have been in the club long enough to know now this is what Chelsea is, this is what it's like at a top club, and that's no disrespect to Brighton, but this is what we need from you as a manager, and he'll have to learn, and quickly he has.
He made loads of changes when he was Brighton boss. Do you think he's starting to figure out his best 11 at Chelsea?
No, I don't think he knows, to be fair. And I think that's one of the biggest criticisms I think he gets. He's made the most changes of any manager. And I think at Brighton, people say, oh, you're creative. He's got different styles, philosophies, tactics. But if you're not winning and you're not scoring, not creating chances, and you've just spent 600 million.
82 changes in 19.
Yeah, that, it's basically telling you he doesn't know. And I think if he gets Kante back into the side and he figures out his defence and he finds somebody to start scoring goals, I think he'll be fine. But I think we all want Graham Potter to do well, and I respect him for taking a big job. But there's different demands. He's got to win. He's got to win. He's got to find a way to start scoring goals. Settle on a group of players. I think he's being too nice to all these guys and trying to accommodate everyone. Yeah. Pick a group of players that are going to get you out of trouble, and then kick on. I think they'll be fine. I hope they stick with him. But it's been really tough for him.
And obviously for Leeds under Javi Gracia, they got a fantastic result against Southampton. Yeah. Have you seen more steeliness and organisation since he's been there?
I like their performance last week that you mentioned and got the result against Southampton. But this week was a different matter. But I still like what he's trying to do. I think it's a good signing as a manager they've got, or a coach till the end of the season, or however long that flexible contract is. Yeah. But I like him, and I think they've got enough talent to at least, give himself a really good chance to stay up.
A win was long overdue. I'm sure you were very relieved at the end of the game.
Yeah, absolutely delighted for the players, because we've had to suffer, and delighted for the supporters as well, because they've done the same. So it's an important win for us. I thought it was a spirited performance. I thought we played well in the first half, attacked well. Obviously got the goal in the second half, and then, as you'd expect with the moment we've been in, the form we've been in, it was a little bit nervous. At the same time, we're happy with a clean sheet. 1-0 shows a lot of character from the players. Whilst we've got a lot to improve, we're really happy with the 3 points.
What will it do for confidence? Looking at some of the players at the end of the game, some of the close-up shots that we had of them enjoying the moment, a win will do an enormous amount for confidence, I imagine.
Well, like I said, they've suffered, the boys. We all have. It's been a really challenging period for us, so we're delighted to win. And yes, we'd like it more flow in and more chances and more goals, but it's a starting point for us as well. And the boys showed incredible character. They've stuck together. They've stuck with everything. So I'm delighted for them.
It's often said a win is a win.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've sat in front of here and played better than the result suggests. So that's football at times. You have to go through those moments. But today, I thought over the course of the game we deserved the win, and we're delighted with it.
Does it take the pressure off you a little bit? The owners were here today. They've said they'll be supportive of you. They can see that it's a long-term project as opposed to a quick fix.
Well, no, we have to focus on the next match. That's how it is. Fighting for the points. We're fighting to win football matches. We haven't done that enough, which is my responsibility, which I accept. And we have to win some more games. We start on Tuesday. We've got a big game, so we'll take the confidence and we'll take the nice feeling that we have now and recover and prepare and try our best on Tuesday night.